Was it Charlotte? It was Charlotte. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2. Continuing on in our career mode in a live stream setting today because I ran out of time to record, edit, and render for this week, and I didn't want to leave you hanging. So we're just going to jump right back into our career today. Continue career. We're going to continue trying to figure out why our seats are so hot, why they are so poorly insulated, and that means we need to check for an offer. Spoilers, I've already seen all of this part because the game was messed up at first. Oh, look at that. We happen to have a new offer available to us. We are going to be racing at Charlotte in what looks like a different truck than I was just in. I think that's a different truck than I was just in. Okay, well, we're going to Charlotte either way. Not usually going to be a live stream setting for this series, by the way. It just happens to work out that it's faster to do it this way for the week. I do believe we are in Jennifer Jo Cobb's truck. I think that might be the case. But let's go practice a little bit here at Charlotte. Unfortunately, we didn't get a ride for Martinsville or Kansas. So let's see what Charlotte is like. Should be pretty similar to Atlanta. Charlotte's been paved more recently, though. So likely going to be a little smoother and maybe a little faster. I mentioned at Atlanta that it's real close to being a super speedway for trucks. This might be even closer. Not lifting. No, it pushed wide. So we're definitely gonna need at least a lift. Yes, the starter in these vehicles, I don't know where they got that sound. Probably from NASCAR Heat Dirt to Daytona. Just, you know, pulling that out of thin air and totally not Twitch chat. But, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of little details in this game that are pulled from their previous works. Might need a little updating. Yeah, it definitely feels like you want to enter high, get down to the bottom again, kind of similar to Atlanta. There might be more of a high line here, though, because it's not as bumpy. Unlike at Atlanta, 1 and 2 actually do seem easier to get into. Real high, lift a little bit. No, not enough lift. Yeah, turn 3 is where it really wants to push. Was it not called NASCAR Heat Dirt to Daytona, or was it just called NASCAR Dirt to Daytona? I could have swore Heat was in the name, but I could be wrong. That was a long time ago. I don't have particularly fond memories of NASCAR Dirt to Daytona or NASCAR Heat Dirt to Daytona. Either way, my fond memories of NASCAR Heat go back to the original NASCAR Heat. By the time Dirt to Daytona came around, I was done with consoles. I was not playing any console games. Feels like maybe we could almost do this flat out if we had the grill taped up. I could turn my voice up, need be, fairly easily. Information from the chat. I'm going to give props this time, as I did not actually know this fact, I just got it. Hey, let me follow you. Let me see what you're doing. Mr. Rhodes. The quad oval at Charlotte is apparently lopsided, where it's closer to turn 4 than it is to turn 1. I did not know that. This truck's really slow. This truck is really slow. I was curious if the different teams, you would actually get a different performance truck. Looking at the amount we're getting stretched on this straightaway, I think it's good. I think they've correctly modeled the different performance in teams. Okay. I'm gonna go to the garage. James is saying no, the default setup's just trash. Well, unfortunately, the only setup knowledge I have is from NASCAR 2003. I really hate the way the steering speeds up when you go slow. Really hate that. Okay. So I'd like to just go back to the garage now if I can. Oh, I must wait. I still don't know actually what Y is. You just ran through that truck. Good practice, guys. You're doing great. Yep. Good job. We didn't actually need to do that, but okay. Okay, so to get to pit is that. Continue. Garage is X. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? It's got more camber than the last week's did. It for sure. I think put more grill tape on. That seems way too low. Let's see. That's not what I like. Any other setup changes I could make? If we got the truck to sit a little lower, it would be faster down the straightaways. So we could potentially take a little bit of right front spring out of it, would help loosen it up too. And help lower that nose down a bit. We don't want to get the back end up in the air either, though. Hearing just some words from the background that you probably want more camber. So I'm going to go all the way up to 4 degrees camber, just to see what it's like. Alright, I'm going to do that. Give it a try. What? Chat's now saying 10 degrees of camber. That seems a bit crazy. Let's go to 6. Let's go 6. Because maxing out in my brain says, no, don't do that, even though I know this is not a simulation game. Alright, and I would like to save the setup. One more little practice set. More than anything, I'd like to practice getting on pit road again. That seemed like it was a little tricky. I always got to recalibrate to the weird slow speed steering. Right. Now I'm playing this as a career mode, and I'm playing it as a career mode story. So I'm not going to go out here and try to min-max everything. I'm not going to try and win races with Jennifer Jo Cobb's truck. That's not entertaining to me. So I would like to learn at a gradual pace. Already that feels significantly better. But we of course need to be competitive enough to complete the goals. Look at the speed difference though down the straightaways. Okay, that was a bit too high apparently. Seems a little extreme. Maybe this is because they were in the draft. Let's see. It almost holds in the turn. They're still outrunning me down the straightaway pretty badly. Oh, it took off in turn 3. Certainly feels better. Tucked up in the draft, too. 1 and 2 is great. New tires were flat through 1 and 2. 3 and 4, let me try a wider entry. Still takes off right in the middle. We're keeping up, which is better. Much faster. We may have to do, as Jim says, and max out the camber to try and get a little bit more for turn 3 and 4. It certainly seems to have helped. I didn't do a whole lot else, setup-wise. I'll roll out of it and stay low. It works pretty well. Alright, we'll pit next lap. Revere wants to know if they ever drive the other way, and they don't, as in right-handed ovals. I would say the biggest reason for that is the fact that these are left-hand drive vehicles, and you would not want the driver to be to the wall side of an oval. That would be rather dangerous. But they do, of course, have some road course races where they do turn right. It was basically slow enough. Oh, good. I can go to bed. Which is escape. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna make that change, and I think we'll go to qualifying, in which I will need to do the same stuff for the qualifying setup. So, remember all of this. Kidney-shaped oval. I made one of those. Oh, Trenton Speedway. Yeah, I made that track for NASCAR 2003. From historical satellite data right before it got demolished. Luckily, it existed. So I'm gonna put a little spring in it. Birdie in the background was saying that might help. Okay. So we want to save that. And we would like to go to the next session, which is going to be at... Oh. Enter? Yeah. No? Why are we back in practice? Alright, we're still in practice. What is Y, then? What is Y? Qualifying session. Got it. Nailed it. Alright, and then we found... What did we find? Is it left and right? Nope. These? Nope. Yeah, those, okay. So, X. Do the same stuff. Other way. Alright. Can you save these at all? Have some presets. It would be nice. Though I assume on the flat tracks you probably don't want max camber. I would hope. I would hope that's the case. Right. We want to do the grill tank, maybe up to, nope, not that, maybe up to 70%. You can switch to the custom race setup now. Oh yeah, you could, but then I would forget to take the tape off and blow up the truck in the race, and it'd be a real bad time. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. I don't hear any background noise to tell me that I need more tape. Get our pre-race caffeine. Oh, I should have got a Monster just to drink for this particular occasion. Because I do drink regular green Monster. I mean, I could. Generally hurts. What is grill tape? Grill tape closes off the radiator opening in the front. You need it to be open for the race to keep the engine cool, but in qualifying, since you're running for such a short amount of time, you don't need it. Okay. Go. And since you don't need it, it blocks off the grill opening, helps you go faster, less drag of the air going through the radiator. Now, if this was Fox or NBC, they would have taken 15 minutes to explain that to you. With some kind of fancy, very outdated looking 3D model of a race car like slapped on the screen. They generally use what is very similar to gaffer tape. It's not duct tape. It's very sticky. It's actually called 200-mile-an-hour tape. I lifted a little one there. That was a wimp. It's extremely sticky. And it's very expensive. I looked to buy a roll when I was touring with the SCCA guys. And it was, I want to say like $40 a roll for the good stuff. Very, very pricey. I think it, 21st, that's good. I think it stemmed from the aerospace industry, actually. That's where it was first developed. Now they're all using like the Rubberbands style stuff too. Okay, apparently it's a night race. I was unaware of this information. Use sparingly, no joke. I never bought any, nor did we have any. We just used the normal gaffer tape. Okay, here we go. Starting the race. First gear. We're not supposed to get out of line, I've been told. Now we can. They're lined up here, so we'll take it 3 wide. Why not? Okay, this is pretty good. I've noticed they jam up pretty badly in the first 2 laps. Whoa, Nelly! It did not stick there. That was weird. I guess because I entered low. I never entered low. Oh, we are overheating. Apparently that was too much tape. Oh, we're in the qualifying setup. Guys, why wouldn't it default back to the race setup? Why is there a qualifying and a race setup? What is even the point? Why would it do that? This is terrible UI design. Okay. So we're gonna have to pit next lap. A legit dummy light. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Definitely gonna have to pit, or this thing's gonna explode. Hopefully the lucky dog is modeled in this video game. There is a water temp gauge over there, which I do see is correctly high. I don't know if it would have run for 9 laps. It may have. Okay, we don't want to really take fuel or tires. Oh, we can't change tape. Oh, we can. Okay, it's at 30%. Why? 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 I'm confused. Let's see if they take it off, I guess. 3 seconds to take off the tape, huh? Well, I guess we'll see if it's fixed. Alright. Bits from Fetus. Thought I turned those off. Thank you, Fetus. Let's see here. No need to pass any of these people. But we're gonna see, and I don't even know the rules, if lucky dogs happen on stage cautions. We have the speed, and it did take the tape off correctly. Hey, hey, hey. Is it rubber banding right now? I feel like it's rubber banding right now. I'm getting told that they do, so we're not done yet. We still have a chance. Apparently the stages are just literally cautions. Which, again, I think is fair. I don't love that it has to be this way, but it has to be this way. because NASCAR got so obsessed with making it a good show that they would throw lots of debris cautions. So basically, they were making stages without any official rule for it. So to actually have an official rule for it is fine. Hey, don't mess with Texas. I'm going there in 5 hours. I won't mess with it. Okay. So we're probably... Whoa, whoa, whoa! You were very slow in the center there, self. You need to check yourself. For I wreck yourself. Definitely feeling some rubber banding going on right now. Little unfortunate there. Remember, the Truck Series used to have halfway breaks? They did not do pit stops. When the Truck Series was first introduced, there was no pit stops. They would stop in the middle. They would work on the trucks, and then they would go race again. There was no pit crew. There was no live fueling or tire changes. Okay, not a great stage one. Our AI just wrecked into the rest of the field. I guess we're going to pit. Shouldn't matter. Should I put some tape on it? I don't think so. Let's see. Hopefully we are back on the lead lap when this is all said and done. Lead lap, free pass, first gear. Yes, the Truck Series did used to go to short tracks that were like legit short tracks with no pit road and stuff like that. Some of my memories of NASCAR 1999 season, which was the Papyrus title, had trucks, Busch Series, and Cup. Why is it always the Busch Series? I don't know. But they had all the cool tracks, all the cool short tracks like Flemington and Mesa Marin and Nashville, the old Nashville Fairgrounds. Like legit tiny short tracks. Most of which no longer exist. I'm gonna find a way to get by here. Interesting how they seem to be going a little bit faster now. Whoa. It does not want to turn in 3. Yeah, I think the fairground still exists. Of the ones I've said, I think that's the one that still exists. Do we shoot to the inside here? Why not? We have to brake a bit for this turn though, because we know it's going to shoot wide. Yeah, it is. But we're learning. We learned what it did. I don't remember what we needed to finish. Was it like 22nd or 25th? Joe Nemechek. Is he actually still racing the trucks? Guy's gotta be old. There was a really fun era of the Truck Series when it was just a bunch of basically retired Cup drivers that went back to the trucks just to have fun. So it was like 5 or 6 of them that were very competitive and they had good equipment. And, you know, you knew who they were. Those are fun days. feel for it now. Working into a groove. Oh, this stage is going by in a hurry. Goes by much quicker when you don't have to pit halfway through. Nope. Nope. Okay. Whoa, whoa, we just got moved. Bit rude. Look, just because I said you're old doesn't mean you gotta spit me out. Tactical just called the Grand National Series the Infinity Series, and that's giving me a sensible chuckle. I'm also getting told that I turned into him. I'm calling shenanigans and all of that. I really wish it would let you race to the line. We made it up to 26th. Not bad. I had no idea. I have to assume that's what he meant. Okay, we're gonna pit. We'll do 4 tires. I don't think there's any strategery we can really do there. It's the Xfinity series. The Xfinity. 835. And Xfinity, it's not really retired NASCAR drivers. It's just current NASCAR drivers. What? I didn't hit enter. This is a problem with talking to Twitch chat. This is a problem with talking to Twitch chat while racing in this video game. Is that you miss prompts like having to hit enter before the time is up to pit. So we're 7 Shades of Doomed now. Yep. Hi, very fast people. Hi, very fast people. You're very fast, and you're people, and you have new tires, and I don't. Really gonna need a caution here. Very, very badly need a caution. I didn't want to be the caution. I'm the caution. Stop pummeling me! I would like to pit. I think that went well. I think that went really well. Everything is very fine. A round of applause for everybody. 13 laps down. Oh no, we lost 13 spots. We're just in the back of the pack again. Alright. So we just need to... Oh, don't pass, don't pass, don't pass. We just need to gain 10 spots in 10 laps. What's so hard about that? You got it, Javere. If you forget to pit, you just gotta cause a crash so you can. You said that as a joke, but people have legitimately done that in NASCAR, so... Ouch. That's probably not enough room. I think even my personal favorite of recent years, Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr., did that on an occasion. He maybe had a flat tire or something, so he intentionally stopped on the track or slowed down enough to cause a caution. I could be misremembering that. It's a seldom used tactic, but it's one that's been used before. think they've kind of cracked down on it recently where they'll penalize you if they figure out you intentionally stopped. Does that make you an asshole, though? I mean, I suppose. Racing drivers are very selfish creatures. There's nowhere to go. I don't really want to pass way up here. It's my fault. The good news is that broke up this field a little bit. I don't know how I hit him with the excellent advice from my spotter of easy. Oh, we're gonna do this again? It worked so well the first time. Alright, I held a better line this time. Okay, this time he leaned up into me. You seen it? We're driving it in. We got special tires. Alright, I better get up to 22nd just in case, because I don't exactly remember what it was. We're going for it. Why do they turn right on the straightaways? Oh. All that work. All that work. Note to self, definitely don't try to pass them on the right on the backstretch. Like 2 laps to try and make these back up to even get to 25th. I don't think the team's going to be happy with us. We'll be sitting out the rest of the season. Just trying to properly make sure the seat is as hot as they say it is. If it was 25th we needed to be, we could potentially get there. I think. Jim, you're not wrong there. If this game was realistic, you would have to turn right down the straightaways to keep going straight. I'd really rather be to the inside, but there's just no room down there for a human. Oh, look at this open line. The seas have parted. Oh, they're closing. Doing it. And the crowd goes wild. Oh, they're crashing over there. We're gonna beat them. Great finish. Oh, they're ecstatic with what I've done. Oh, this video game. This video game. Oh, man. A fine race indeed. I could see no wrong with anything done in that particular performance. Besides everything. Oh, man. Yeah, now everybody needs to gather on pit road and have some kind of fight. Like that spectacular fight that happened at Mossport. Spectacular fight. Okay, so we finished 18th. Somehow. I don't remember where we were supposed to finish. We're last in points. We're behind Jennifer Jo Cobb. Because we've only done a couple races. Good job, Austin. Great job, Matt Crafton. Someday you're going to make it out of the truck series. Ryan Truex, apparently you did make it out of the truck series. Congratulations. Okay. Finish event. Leave the track. Tyler Young's going to be pissed at me. I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. I don't know. The closing rate in the center of the turn was a little bizarre. Nice job in that top 22 finish today. We'll keep you in mind for a ride next season. $12,000. Okay. What is the money for, though? I guess we're gonna check for this offer. Because we can't get out of this now. Offer received for the next race. They're excited about us now. We'll be driving the 5 truck, maybe, to get a top 20 finish in the next race. Okay. Top 25 finish. We'll do that next time. I want to go out for a second, though, and see. Two teams are interested. Interested in signing for HFR or for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just maybe play this out a little longer. See if we can get a better offer than that. I don't really see any reason for the money just yet, but maybe that'll become apparent to us later. That'll do it for this video and NASCAR Heat 2 session. A little bit weird. I'm a little bit rushed for time to try and do this, and I could potentially stream it more if after I'll talk to the chat and see if they enjoyed it. But I'll have to like get more familiar with the video game because there's certain elements of it that happen very quickly and you have to stay on top of. Okay, well, we've seen the Monster Girls just about enough, so I guess that's a wrap on this.